On 4th down in the Eagles punting, Alex Kozahusky fielded the punt and flipped it to Quinn Henry, who fakes out our own cameraman. Henry then sped up the numbers, cut back to midfield, and was in the end zone on an 81-yard return. Nick Engrich's extra point was good, cutting the Eagles' lead to 14-7 with 8:44 remaining. The Hornets looked to answer deep inside their own territory, but a Henry fumble gave the Eagles the ball back. Again, the turnover was minified as Petropola made the tackle, stripped the ball, and recovered a fumble 3 plays later. Wellsboro was forced to punt, however, but the defense created yet another turnover. As Herb dropped back to pass, junior Hunter Brown jumped to deflect the ball, but came down with the interception instead. Brown returned the pick down to the Eagles' 34-yard line, setting up a Hornets scoring drive. With Brent English in at quarterback from his normal offensive line position, the Hornets turned to Hauser to carry the rock. Hauser picked up a 12-yard gain on 1st down inside the 25. 2 plays later, he picked up a huge block on the outside and carried the ball down to the 1. The sophomore then capped the drive 2 plays later, bringing the score to 14-13. The Hornets looked to tie the game up, but Engrich's extra point was blocked. Still trailing by 1, Wellsboro had one final chance to get into the end zone, but English's 4th down pass to Hauser fell incomplete. Line Mountain then took a knee to run out the clock, ending Wellsboro's season.
At 12:30 p.m., Soldiers and Sailors Memorial Hospital's emergency department is notified by paramedics on the scene that there's been an explosion at the Tioga County Fairgrounds.
Immediately, our facility launches into disaster protocol by notifying the appropriate personnel to set up incident command. A notification is dispatched to all staff to report for assistance in their respective unit, and staff already on site begin to prepare to receive an influx of patients.
Maintenance and emergency department staff transform the conference room into a supply center and eventually an additional patient triage area, while Incident Command assembles to supervise the disaster response, documenting information about the incident, what is currently known about incoming patients, as well as the ED's capacity.
Are you ready to hear what the actual 7 P's are? Well, they are people, purpose, planned activity, pleasurable activity, physical activity, positive thinking, and prescription. Let me explain. First, we all need people in our life, but to certain degrees, of course. As relational beings, we need some sort of contact on a semi-regular basis. People make us feel connected. Whether an hour date at a coffee shop or several hours of collaborating and talking with people, they fulfill our emotional, intellectual, and even spiritual tanks. Purpose closely follows our need for people. We like to and need to feel like we have a purpose in life. What does that look like for you? Does that come spiritually, through your vocation, volunteering, or all of the above? We all like to live with intention. What's yours?
Ignite your passion for fashion. Check out the latest trends in family footwear. From a night on the town to an evening stroll, you'll find something for everyone in the shoe department at Dunham's Department Store. We carry Skechers, Clarks, UGG, Under Armour, and much, much more. Stop by and see why everyone says there's something about Dunham's shoe department.
Here at the Homepage Network, we cherish what our veterans have done for us. On November 7th, we had the opportunity to meet with some of our local veterans at a Veterans Tribute event at the Dean Center, as they shared some of their memories and personal stories while serving our country.
I probably would be in the jail now instead of anywhere else the way I was on the track. I learned how to drink beer, drink whiskey, smoke cigarettes, but I've also learned that that isn't the way to go, and straighten my life out through the United States Air Force. And like Tim said, I'm proud that I did it. If I had it to do over again, I would have done it before I was told to do it.
And yes, I was a Desert Storm, Desert Shield. And when we got there, it was very hot. In the morning, I got up, there that little critter was, stuck to the tape that I used to make my dresser. And he was dead, he couldn't get away, he was stuck up there. And I was laughing, and I grabbed it. The girl said, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "Oh, that little scorpion." "Oh, you didn't tell us!" I said, "No, that's why I didn't tell you." But it was a very good experience. I lost some friends, but we were all there for the same thing, to make sure that we were free here and that our children and grandchildren had a good place to live. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hello everybody and welcome to Ag Happenings here on the Wellsboro homepage. I'm Nanda Coolidge. Today we are here with my brother Brody Coolidge, who back in June was elected as the Pennsylvania State Treasurer for 2017 and 2018. So Brody, why did you decide to join FFA?
Well, as a freshman, I actually just needed one credit to fill up my schedule, but of course, once I got into the ag department and saw all the endless opportunities that FFA offered me, it was a really awesome experience to get to try out all the new things, and once I found out how awesome it is, I just took it.
And who has been your biggest influence in FFA so far?
My biggest influence would definitely be my ag teacher, Mrs. Melanie Burnson. She has helped encourage me throughout my entire four-year career throughout FFA, and it's been really awesome to have her as a mentor, and she helped me get through my FFA career and achieve my ultimate goal, which was to become a state officer.
And how did you feel when you got elected state officer?
Being a state officer was really awesome, and getting elected was a very humbling experience. Just the energy and excitement there was at the time, and I just looked forward to getting to work, and it was really awesome.
Thank you, Brody, for joining me. And thank you for joining us here at Wellsboro homepage.
Stats, standings, rosters, team history for both the web and mobile. From the creator of WellsboroAthletics.com and WellsboroFootball.com comes a new platform to get your sports team, club, organization, and athletes recognized. Circle W Sports, the new name in the game for high school sports.